What is up everyone? Pogo Sean GG here and welcome back to the channel. So I got some exciting news. I got my first viewer submission battles submitted to me today, and it is a player named the Gotsharks that runs a double water strategy in the Ultra Premier Cup. And you would think it's kind of risky just due to the fact that there's a bunch of grass types laying around, the Venusaurs, the Tangrowths, but this player makes it work, and it's actually really cool to see. But yeah, if you guys would like to submit your battles to me, there's a form down below. Please fill it out, upload the videos, and I'm happy to share it and feature it on the channel. And just a little heads up, I don't play a lot of Premier Cup in the Ultra League, so I might be a little rusty when I commentate this. So yeah, let's get right into the battles and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's go. Alright, let's get into the first battle. So his opponent leads Venusaur, which is the hardest counter for Swampert due to the fact that it's doing double super effective with the Vine Whips. If a Frenzy Plant lands, it would be taking out 2 Swamperts. So he decides to shield, which is smart. Goes for the Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave would be doing a lot of neutral damage. And the opponent decides to shield, gets a Hydro Cannon off. Last minute parting gift for a Venusaur. It gets it down to 50 HP. Is able to take a shield in that match. It was pretty good. And now he's going to get the Glade on the Venusaur. It's going to farm it down with Confusion due to the fact it's poison and it's doing super effective damage at that. And a Swampert comes out. Again, Leaf Blade would be doing double super effective to Swampert. So whatever is in the back is going to be weak to Glade as well. And then that's going to be a Bomb Snow. I think Empoleon is a good answer for a Bomb Snow. Ice damage to Empoleon will be doing double resisted damage. The only thing that does a lot of damage would be the Energy Ball. That would be doing neutral damage. And he's able to farm down, get enough energy to throw a Hydro Cannon on Swampert. And this is good too. It enforces Swampert to throw energy here. And Glade is going to get a last minute Leaf Blade to take the game. So Awesome was able to come back with a bad lead. Essentially you have to sack the lead just due to the fact that Venusaur has a good matchup against Empoleon, which makes sense. Okay, so he decides to stay in here with Dragonite. Dragonite doesn't reach its full bulk in Ultra League, so whatever Swampert throws here is there's actually a decent amount of damage. So shields up the Hydro Cannon, it gets the Sludge Wave off, and doesn't land, so he doesn't double shield, and it takes out 65% health-ish. And Empoleon is a solid answer for Dragonite. Brings out Blaziken, and Glade is absolutely gonna chunk with these Confusions and gets knocked out. I imagine Dragonite comes back in. Okay, shields here, probably gonna farm down, which is a good play, and is able to farm down. Oh my gosh, so Snorlax is gonna eat close combat and doesn't eat anything because he leaves. Good first game there. So for the second match, his opponent leads with a Toxicroak. This is a favorable matchup just due to the fact that Swampert is doing super effective damage with Mud Shots, and the Hydro Cannons come out really fast. Is able to get 100 energy off, and his opponent switches into Snorlax, gets a Hydro Cannon off, and makes a great swap into Empoleon. This looks like the CMP glitch where you could throw a move and CMP and able to switch, but I don't think it wasn't. His opponent just got to the Body Slam. Throws a Hydro Cannon, gets a shield, which is great, so I imagine this would be a superpower, right? Okay, superpower, most Snorlax run superpower. Is gonna have enough. Oh, okay. Possibly could have taken another superpower, farm down, and not come into shield. Probably didn't matter. Bob comes out. I imagine the Gallade comes in, and okay, takes a bunch of damage. So I imagine shielding this up to get a Leaf Blade off, maybe 2 close combats. Either option is good. To switch out here for the debuffs. Okay, so he switches out, gets the Sludge Wave off, which will do a good 40%, 35%. Doesn't shield. Saves a shield for Gallade. Able to get to the Hydro Cannon, knock out the Lapras, and they not simultaneously KO each other. Just need 2 confusions to knock out that Toxicroak, and he's going to be able to take the game. Awesome stuff. So getting into the next match, his opponent leaves Gardevoir, I believe. I think this is a Swampert takes this just by a little bit, depending how they shield. If they want to double shield, okay. So he gets his second Hydro Cannon off, shields the first, and might shut it down. Okay, so they simultaneously KO again. I imagine he waits to see what comes out. So the opponent clicked first, and he was able to see what came out. Both Pokemon are doing super effective damage with these fast moves, and Gallade takes it down with just a sliver of health. I imagine a close combat come here, possibly switch out. Okay, switch out just to ensure Venusaur throws energy. That does about 55-60%. Throw the drill pack. What are you doing? Dude? Oh, giving me a heart attack. Gets taken down. However, this one confusion is going to be able to take out Venusaur. Nice. Good game. So double water strategy. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, Shiftry is going to completely sweep this team. Yep. I imagine there's very little room to play here. Even gets oh my gosh. Hardest counter. Literally hardest counter for Gallade. I think Synchronoise would be good here. Does chunk Togekiss, those confusions added up. Able to farm down with Empoleon. I don't think you block here, right? You just have to save your shield for save your shield for Shiftry. Shiftry is gonna come out. Take that back. So the opponent's gonna give Muk some play. Throws the Dark Pulse, gets the shield, and is gonna be able to double Hydro Cannon this thing. I imagine the opponent doesn't shield. Saves the shields for Shiftry. Catches a Dark Pulse on Swampert, but it's not going to matter. Shiftry is going to ruin his day. Maybe if he threw a Sludge Wave, the opponent doesn't shield for some reason. Nope. So you eat a Leaf Blade, and now you eat a Leaf Blade. Maybe not. Overtap there, and it's going to get a Leaf Blade. So Shiftry is a big problem for this team. Let's just hope you don't see it. He goes 4-1 in this set. Zigzagoon comes out, does a quick catch, and let's get right into the next battles. So for his next battle, his opponent leads Lapras, both shiny Pokemon, nice flexing. Usually, I think Laprases don't shield the first move because it's so bulky. Catches a Surf on Empoleon. Ampharos comes out, which is a solid answer for Empoleon. The best thing you could hope for is to grab a shield. This is great. I think you just let this go down and get Swampert on this. So yeah, this makes the most sense. Doesn't have to shield. Maybe if it's a Focus Blast, you shield. Thunder Punch, single resisted. Throws a Hydro Cannon off. Very, very nice undercharge there. Now you have about 4 mud shots of extra energy here. I imagine Lapras comes out. Nope, Gallade. So he's at 100 energy. I would imagine you take both shields. Has 1 more mud shot to get to an extra Hydro Cannon. This is going to be taking out the Gallade. His Gallade comes in, confusions down the Lapras, and gets a close combat off. So this looks like a very clean win here. Shield whatever's coming out, get it down into close combat range, and throws, and Gotsharks is going to be able to take this game. Very solid plays. So for the next match, we get another shiny Lapras. Does he do the same thing? He counts to 4 Ice Shards and switches into Empoleon. Takes a double resisted, I'm sorry, no, this is single resisted Surf. Opponent brings out Gallade. Would go for the Drill Pick there. Would be doing super effective, but Hydro Cannon does a lot of damage too. Regardless, you're gonna get a shield here. Opponent's gonna be able to farm down. Can we get to it? Nope. Doesn't get to the extra charge move. I imagine the Gallade comes out, shield this up, let the confusion go through. Doesn't shield up the Synchronoise. That is a strong move. We're gonna grab a shield here. Lapras comes out, right? And then get a Sludge Wave. We are up 2 shields. Opponent has none, so I imagine you could just double shield the Swampert. Double shield Swampert and get a Hydro Cannon off on Charizard. So at this point, it looks like go to 100 energy and throw a Sludge Wave, and then you're just 1 short away from a last minute Hydro Cannon. 100 energy, throws a Sludge Wave. One Hydro Cannon, and it's going to be enough to almost take out the Charizard. And gets taken down by a double resisted Leaf Blade. Very nice. Very nice. Was able to come back from a bad lead. I guess opponents don't expect the double water. This is an incredible lead here. He expects his opponent to switch out. I imagine the opponent shields here. Oh, take that back. Very nice. Opponent brings out a Scizor. Night Slash would be taking out the Gallade. No, actually it does neutral damage. I didn't think about that. Because fighting resist dark. Okay. Is that 100 energy? Gets a close combat off, takes out the Scizor, and now the Ampharos is gonna be stuck in with the Swampert. Makes sense too. Give Empoleon some play, force your opponent to throw energy here. Is able to get a last minute Hydro Cannon, which is huge, and now Swampert can just clean up. Very nice, very good game. Lands a Focus Blast, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Focus Blast is the correct second move for Ampharos. It just does so much damage and you're not walled by like what you saw there, the Swampert. I don't think Dragon Pulse hits for a lot of damage. And up against Manalo Stone. Escavalier, this is a good lead. They decide to double shield. It gets really close. Just from experience from my Shadow Swampert matchup. Sometimes I like to throw the Earthquake here. They don't expect it. They usually expect the Hydro Cannon, but they have Sludge Wave here, which would be like triple resisted. Decides to shield up. Gets off the Hydro Cannon. This should be putting it down to like 15-20%. And not gonna throw. Looks like he's gonna farm down, get enough energy. Okay, I think that was a CMP tie then. Yeah, that was a CMP tie. That's unfortunate. So throws the Sludge Wave. This would be doing about 50%. Yeah, Lapras is a little bit glassier here. Can we grab a shield? Does grab a shield with Hydro Cannon. And my dog is crying. I should take it out in a minute. Brings out Empoleon. And the opponent brings out a Gengar. It's gonna get completely annihilated by these Psychics. I imagine a Shadow Punch would KO here. Shadow Ball KOs instead. Maybe it doesn't KO. That's why he threw the Shadow Punch. I'm kind of unfamiliar with the matchups, just due to the fact that it's Premier League. I mainly play Ultra League. The opponent brings out back the Shadow Lapras. And it looks like Lapras is going to take down this Empoleon. That's really crazy. GG's. All right. So getting in to the last game, let's see what his opponent brings out today. So it is a Polywrath. Polywrath has a favorable matchup in this position. So let's see what Gotsharks does here. So the opponent goes for a power-up punch, which is really interesting. Most Polywraths, they run Dynamic Punch and Ice Punch, and this one is running Power-Up Punch. I would imagine Power-Up Punch and Ice Punch. Goes for the Power-Up Punch again. Doesn't take the bait. Hydro Cannon would be taking it out in this range. Okay. I believe this is another Power-Up Punch. Does he take the bait? No. So, blocks a Power-Up Punch, unfortunately. Does the opponent double shield here? So he does. So the opponent must be really weak to Lapras. Opponent Mudshots down, brings in the Gallade. Yeah, I think that's a good shield. That is a really good shield. Togekiss comes out is a very solid response to Gallade. This crazy Porygon Z-looking thing is gonna do resisted damage to Empoleon due to the Steel type. Gets one-shotted. Togekiss comes out in a good position to take this game. Gets the Hydro Cannon off. Charm just charges really slow. It's one of the slowest charging moves in the game. And one Confusion should take this out. Okay, doesn't even get knocked out, and that's going to be a good game. And I believe that was the last game. Okay, so it was. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys would like to be featured, please submit your videos down in the link below. I am very happy to commentate over them, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.